The purpose of this video is to discuss the use of multilingual responsive learning environments and socially responsive learning environments in the elementary classrooms.
Multilingually responsive learning environment includes affective, linguistic, cognitive, and academic needs. Students come from different backgrounds and levels of affection, but they all need that social component as part of their affective needs. There's a possibility students have no one to socialize with at home due to a parent's work schedule. Individual work in the classroom tends to be a norm that does not lead to socializing. In the classroom, the teacher can include socializing through group activities, whole class discussions, and learning strategies. By providing students a chance to interact with one another and an opportunity to make friends and feel connected to someone can fulfill the students' affective needs. In a multicultural classroom, students are more likely to speak a variety of languages. This can create a communication problem. The English native speakers can be more aware of grammar rules than non-native speakers. A non-native speaker can negatively transfer the first language rules into the English language. The teacher needs to be aware of all the languages spoken by the students and find a way to relate them to English. For example, if a student speaks Spanish, then we know the student may have syntax issues, since in Spanish sentences are structured differently, so bringing this up will allow the student to become aware of it and prevent it. Cognitive needs are represented by the upper levels of Maslow's hierarchy of needs pyramid. While students do have other pressing needs, these are important as well. Students require routine as part of their needs since it helps them know what to expect. However, in a multilingual classroom, routines may get lost throughout the day. To encourage the cognitive needs, a multilingual teacher can create a schedule and classroom routines. They can be made daily, weekly, or monthly with partners to allow more communication. Having that structured through language allows students to develop memorization strategies and application of logic. Students tend to have different goals for themselves and identify success differently. One may acknowledge success with getting the basics, while another at a much higher level. Students need to know how to identify success and measure it better for their academic needs. Through feedback, students can achieve a similar higher success. Critical feedback from the teacher allows the students to know how they did the stuff they did well on and what they need to practice. By providing critical effective feedback to every student, the teacher can meet their academic needs.
Socially responsive learning environment deals with cultural and language differences, sexual orientation, gender differences, and socioeconomic differences. Young children may be unaware of cultures other than their own. As multicultural teachers, we may be introducing new cultures to our students for the first time. If our classroom does not reflect all the different cultures represented by our students, then we are wasting an opportunity for our children to learn. Celebrating all holidays and events from the cultures represented in our classroom, including multicultural books and artifacts into the classroom, and explaining why it is important to pronounce everyone's name correctly can help children feel more at home in their surroundings. Students who identify or who come from families who identify within the categories of LGBTQIA may be picked on, looked down upon, or bullied at school or ostracized. These children may feel the need to hide their identity from the rest of the class. Students can learn to honor diversity by reading books that have different family styles, grandparents raising children, single parents, and some with LGBTQIA parents. Everyone can bring a picture of their family to put up around the room to show children that all families look different. Students may have inherited gender biases from the people around them, such as boys play with trucks and like math, while girls play with dolls and like reading. The girls may believe they can never be firefighters or scientists, and the boys may believe they can never be nurses or ballerinas. Incorporating literature and posters around the classroom that do not have stereotypical gender roles, as well as having a female firefighter or scientist and a male nurse or ballerina be a guest speaker for your class, can help encourage children to let go of gender stereotypes. Socioeconomic status can affect every single part of a child's life. A teacher may deal with homelessness or older siblings taking care of younger siblings, hunger, or poor hygiene. There could be problems with bad behavior because of issues at home, problems with entitlement, or acting out. Providing breakfast and snacks for those students who may not have eaten since leaving school the day before, keeping hygiene products in the classroom such as toothbrushes, deodorants, and baby wipes, and offering a cool-down spot in our room all let children know that they are loved, valued, and safe. In conclusion, we hope this video has led to a better understanding of multilingual responsive learning environments and socially responsive learning environments in the elementary classrooms.